Hello there. This video is going to cover it's going to cover featured images. For our purposes here, I have switched the this test blog of mine over to a premium theme by elegantthemes.com. This is called The Style, and depending on what theme you're using, you may not need these featured images at all. But some themes use have a pretty fancy layout. And especially if there are thumbnails all over your home page and whatnot, featured images is probably going to be a necessity. So if we come down here, take a look, we see a bunch of places where there should be images. That little white square with the question mark tells us that WordPress doesn't know what to put there. You might have several different images in one post, and WordPress needs some way of knowing what to put in these spots. The same would be true if you have like one of those featured image sliders going across the top of your blog. So let's solve this problem. So here I have this post that's already been written, the catbird seat, and I'm not going to put any new images into this thing. I'm just going to tell WordPress that I want this particular image to be featured. So as you can see right here, it says use as featured image. So yeah, let's do that. So that image is now featured. That link has disappeared. We don't have to click on insert into post. We don't have to click on save all changes. We can just close this. Okay. Let's update. In fact, I don't even think we need to click on update. At least for this particular theme, anyway. You don't. It just works. So let's refresh. Hey, what do you know? We got our picture there. There is another way to do this. And actually, this is a YouTube video. We'll come back to that in a minute. This is another old post that I wrote about Angry Birds seasons. Now, previously, we used this function to specify the featured image. We don't have to come in here. It's useful to do it this way if you're uploading an image and you want to make it featured at the same time. But if your image is already uploaded, just come down here, and this function may be specific to this particular theme or this group of themes from elegantthemes.com. But anyway, we can use the set featured image function in the right sidebar. And that is going to take us basically to the same place. Use as featured image. Alright, well that wasn't that helpful, so whatever. But once again, now this is, as you can see down here, featured image is shown. If you want to remove the featured image, you can just click that link right there. I'm not going to click on update. We're just going to come back here to the home page and see if it works, and yes, it did. So there you have it. That's what the featured images are for. Oh, this Nick Patera is hilarious. There's no image in this post, so what do we do about this, right? We don't have to put an image in here, but if you want something to show up, you have to give it something. So Nick Patera is a singer. He does not sing for Motley Crue, but just for our purposes here, I'm just going to show you that if you want to use a featured image on a post, it can be from anywhere in your image library. So let's just refresh this page, and there you go, Nick Patera, and it appears that he now sings for Motley Crue. He does not, but anyway, that's what you want to do.